We spent the last 30 days making new and improved presets for almost every single plugin inside of FL Studio, as well as one-shots from analog synths, MIDI files, and 10,000 synth presets for FL Studio's most slept-on plugin. If you want everything I just mentioned, I'll leave a link in the comment section below, and now I'll show you what's inside. If you're a sample maker, you are going to love this. Did you know that there is a free FL Studio plugin that can give you access to the same presets used in almost every single hit song from the 80s? I'm talking songs by Janet Jackson, Prince. This one blew my mind. Citrus is a free FL Studio plugin, and it has the same FM synthesis as the DX7, which is one of the best-selling digital synths of all time. You can currently purchase that synth for between $800 and $1,400, or you could open up Citrus and import those same famous DX7 presets directly into the Citrus plugin. Yes, Citrus can actually play DX7 presets. You can find these presets all over the internet, but they're a bit unorganized. So as you can guess, we downloaded and organized all the famous DX7 presets. There's over 10,000 presets. Yes, you heard that right. So 10,000 presets are included in our free FL Studio expansion. To install them is really simple. All you have to do is hit this drop-down menu, go to Yamaha DX7, you want to hit import. Next, you want to find where you save the DX7 presets. I have them here. I'll double click on that, and I'll go to any of these. For instance, let's do Big Mama. So I'll go here. As you can see, there is multiple banks. So this is where the 10,000 presets come from. Each of these have, I believe, 28 presets in each of the banks. So I'll go here, I'll click open. And then when you come back here to the drop down menu and go to Yamaha, you can see that a bunch of organ and orchestra presets from the famous DX7 have all been loaded into Citrus. You can manipulate them and you can start to use them in your beats and loops. I've also included a bunch of my own presets that I've created for Citrus, kind of in the style of Travis Scott and Drake, Uzi. Check these out. These are all just the dry sounds without any effects. We'll get into that in a second. Woo! Even if the preset is amazing, a good sound is boring without a good melody. So we made sure to include 100 free MIDI files with this expansion pack. Every single preset that you've been hearing me preview today, the MIDI files that I've been playing, yes, those are from the free FL Studio expansion pack. Here's a little taste of those. Woo! Bring that up one octave. Here's a quick MIDI hack if you're using MIDI and you want it to sound more advanced. All you need to know are these two quick commands. So first you want to hit Control S and you want to strum your MIDI. Make sure that you strum each chord just a little bit differently. Next you want to hit Control R. This is going to randomize the velocity. Next, what you can do is you can actually clone the pattern, follow the previous steps that I just mentioned, and then make this pattern just a little bit more unique than the previous pattern. This is gonna add variety and in a way almost trick the listener into thinking they're hearing something a little bit different. That's what a real keys player would do in real life. Nothing would really sound the same, and this is gonna kind of achieve that. For a lot of producers, sound design is one of the hardest things to learn inside of FL Studio. To help speed up this process, we included effect presets which are included. So that's for the multi-band delay, Lux Verb, Gross Beat, Reverb 2, and Delay 3. I actually bet you didn't know Fruity Delay could do this. This is what it sounds like when I turn on delay. It's a vinyl record effect. You can actually speed this up, make it a bit more wobbly, so I didn't know if you knew that. Also, we have some other cool effects in here, so take a listen to this one. So this effect is similar to a phaser. Again, another thing that you can do with delay, which is really, really cool. Check this next preset out. Again, another cool effect that you can do with delay. I call this one chamber swells. It reminds me of the Abbey Road chambers, but you can actually use diffusion almost like a reverb. So if you have the level and the spread up, it really kind of turns this from a delay into this kind of soft reverb, which is really, really cool. And all of these presets are included for free in the FL expansion pack, which you can grab right now. The link is in the comment section if you want to stop right now and grab them, and I'll keep diving in to show you some more of what's included. My prediction for 2023 is that this is going to be the #1 plugin for sample makers. works. So this is the multi-band delay. I have a melody playing from the MIDI pack. I'm also using one of the one-shots that come for free in the expansion pack. Here's what it sounds like dry. Sounds pretty good. Those analog one-shots sound great, but we want to expand that sound and make it sound more like a real synth and not a one-shot. We'll load up 40 water preset and just take a listen to how different this now sounds. Pretty crazy, eh? Go to the next preset. That sounds crazy. Even that filter is nice. These highs. This one's really cool because what's really cool about this one, it's called Morph Me for a reason. This morph knob is really cool. So take a listen to this. We have the morph knob. Automate that and just come up with some really cool sound design textures and stuff. This one is great for perk loops, so you definitely want to check out these presets. Another cool trick with the multi-band delay when you're using these presets is you can actually use the scale knob. The scale knob is basically going to reverse the delay. So take a listen to this. This is what it sounds like. You could automate this to go. See how it just sucked it back? Go forward again. This is also a really cool effect to use on your perks. So you could have a cool perk rhythm happening, pull back that scale and kind of reverse the perk delays, which is like a really cool thing. Adds a lot of texture to your samples. If you're a fan of Mike Dean, then you have definitely seen this synth in his studio. It's the Moog One. I actually have one here behind me. It's a $10,000 synth, and what I decided to do was record 100 custom analog presets that I created as one-shots, which we've included for free in this FL Studio expansion pack. I'm really proud of the key sounds. Take a listen to some of these. That one's really cool. Let me open this up. I'll use this fat EP. I just threw in one of the MIDI files. Woo! Turn this up an octave. That's cool. Let's put on delay. So we had that vinyl delay effect on. Let's try something different. Maybe this H910. That's pretty cool, the distortion. Maybe add in multi-band delay. Maybe drop this down an octave again. You can just add so many cool textures so quickly. Put that up an octave. So cool. Cool thing to try out with your one-shots is come up here to your envelope settings. Ignore this for right now. What we're gonna really focus on is the LFO. What you can actually do is you can click on pitch. You can turn up the speed, the amount of the LFO, maybe even delay it a bit. And now when you go and hit C, let's just take a listen. See how it kind of wobbles? You can turn up that amount and the speed. You can turn this up and now you get something like this. This pitch feature is something that's very similar to the Moog One, which I have behind me, and a couple other synths. So it's really cool that you can actually do this inside of FL Studio without needing to spend $10,000 on a synth. So definitely try this out to expand your one-shots. Big thanks to all my producer friends who helped me put together this expansion pack. If you want the 10,000 DX7 presets, the one-shots, the MIDI, and everything else, check the comment section below. We'll leave a link right there. I'm Jacob for Sauceware Audio. Go grab that expansion pack, and I'll see you again soon.